Hello everyone. Welcome to the tea party featuring me, Tony Bomboni, and I'm going to be featuring a select few teas which I have at home, and I've shown most of these before in a video or two, and due to the requests to make something similar to my mystical palace tea party roleplay, I decided to make this tea party just with you and me and showcase these lovely cups, which I am honored to have received from Mibuu, London. And these cups are no ordinary cups. They are a special type of cup which you can pour hot and cold water into. And they look like ordinary glasses, except you can see the double layer of the cup. So it looks like there's a cup inside of a cup. So you can hold the cup while there's hot liquid inside, and you won't burn your hand. That's the point of these cups. And even if there's cold water inside, your hands are not supposed to feel cold. So I'm going to put these cups to the test with these different teas, and I'll fill in 4 of these cups with hot water, and 4 of these cups will be filled with colder water. And right here, if you can see the steam, I have hot boiled water ready and prepared for me right in the middle. And I have a plate full of ice. A lot of you missed that in my Pepsi Drinking Sessions, which I don't do anymore because I don't drink soda. And this right here I will use to scoop up the ice. So first, let me get started by placing the tea bags in the proper cups. This is a Goji Berry tea. And I'll just peel it open. Place it inside the first cup. Now, we'll get some Oolong Tea and peel this open. Inside the second cup. tea. Some people say chamomile. Place it in the cup. We'll crack open some jasmine tea. Some vanilla tea. This is just some foreign berry tea that I don't know the exact name of, but I'll put that in here because it's good. I love all kinds of teas. Mango, passion fruit. And this is a tea called Lipa. And again, it's some foreign tea, but you can find these here too. And by here I mean America, where I'm from. Okay. So that's all the 8 cups, and now I will place the hot water in each one of the cups. Starting with the Goji Berry. the Oolong Tea. Chamomile tea, the Jasmine tea, the vanilla tea, the berry tea, mango passion fruit, and Lipa. So I've waited for these to seep in, and you can see the many different colors of all these teas. So fascinating, isn't it? Some color shades are alike, so you can barely tell the difference between them. And I'm going to randomly put ice in 4 of them to experiment with the heat resistancy. All my ice is molded into one block. Excuse me while I crush them. Okay, so I'm going to use my hands for this portion, as it is too loud to do so otherwise. So, I'm going to randomly drop ice in 4 cups to cool down the beverage. And in my teas, I like to keep the tea bags in. Just because it maintains the flavor, I suppose. I purposely didn't fill the cups all the way up because I knew I had to put ice so the cups don't overflow. Fingers are starting to get really cold. But I have to cool down the beverages. I think that's good. Now that that's taken care of, and the ice is pretty much melted, I'm going to do a taste session. And at the same time, I will talk about the cups some more. So let me grab some Lipa. And this tea is alright. It doesn't have much of a color to it. It almost seems like I didn't even put tea in this cup. But the slightly yellow tint is very subtle in taste. It's alright. It's a very light tea, but I barely feel any heat coming from this cup. Only a little bit, because this was the first cup, I believe, that I've poured water in, if I'm not mistaken. No, these were the first ones. But the heat is very subtle, so it's a decent tea. You can definitely pour hot water and not feel it through the glass. It's very nice, these cups. So the next one is this iced mango passionfruit tea. The ice hasn't melted still, but I think that's because it's cold now. And I feel it through my hand. You can feel it through the cup itself. It's a little bit cold. It's a very subtle feel, but you can still tell if the glass is cold or hot. But it's manageable. Mango passion fruit is such a good tea. It doesn't really taste that much like mango, but it is still a very good tea. And these cups hold so nicely together, and they really show the color of all the teas very nicely. These cups are great for storing alcohol in as well, and just a bunch of different party type of drinks like margaritas and whatnot. And you can decorate the cups in any which way you desire, and they will come out looking great. This is that berry tea I was talking about. I thought this was gonna end up being red in color, but I guess not. This is tasty. And again, the cup feels a little bit warm, but it's not bad at all. This is great. This is that vanilla chai tea, and has a very, very dark color. This is the darkest of them all. And it barely tastes like vanilla, but it has a subtle vanilla taste. That's what I can say. The cup is kept nice and warm. And just toasty enough for your hands. You can imagine you put coffee in this and your hands will still be fine and protected. I mean, I can leave my hands on here and not get burned. It's a really great cup. I like these. The next tea is the iced jasmine tea. It's kind of foamy at the top, if you can tell. I usually remove the foam from the top if the teas give off any with a spoon, because I heard it's not healthy. It's sort of like drinking bleach if you drink that foam, but one sip will be fine. And I'm a very loud drinker, so you're going to hear all sorts of noises from me. No shame. The cup, the drink itself, is very cold, but I barely feel a thing. This is great. This tea is not so great. It's kind of a plain tea. I called it in one of my videos a restaurant tea, just because. Alright, this is the iced chamomile tea. Chamomile's alright, but I think it's so overused that the taste becomes bland over time. But this drink is extremely cold. I can tell you that. But again, barely feel a thing. You can hear the birds chirping outside. Poopsies. So cute. Cheers to the birds. This is the hot oolong tea. tea. Ooh, it smells very strong, and this is a very strong Chinese tea. Not my favorite at all. This is my least favorite of them all, but it's green tea, so it's quite healthy for you. Yeah, I don't really like the taste, but again, my hands are protected from the heat. I just love these cups. I'm addicted to cups, so I'm like collecting cups and showing you guys every time I have a new collection. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of storage. This is the iced Goji Berry tea, and the last of the 8 teas in the 8 cups I've shown you. I like this one. It's kind of a floral taste. It's like someone dipped rose soap in this water and just served it to me. I may finish this. I'm spoiling myself with teas anyway. So, these cups are the 8 cups which came in a collection for approximately $45. And it is a good deal because there's so many, I may just have to give them away to someone. So, if you are interested, you may check out Mibuu London's cups on the description. And again, I'm so honored they sent me these cups. Being such a cup lover myself, I just had to show these, and I know they will serve me great purposes. So, thank you very much for watching my tea party with Tony Bomboni. And let me know if you've tried any of these teas. Oops. They all taste great in their own way. And they're all different in their own way, but perfect, just like all of us are. So, they kind of have like a plastic glass feeling, so it feels sort of like plastic, sort of like glass, but they're very durable as well. So if you drop them, I'm sure they won't break unless you purposely drop them from a 10-story building or something like that. And again, I'm feeling the bottom of the table where the cup was placed, the hot water and the cold water, and there's no difference in temperature change, so you will not damage any of your furniture with these cups. They're so great. So, I'm going to sip one of them one more time. I'm avoiding the oolong tea. I can't swallow that.